Greetings, Eric Bakker, naturopath. Thanks for tuning into this video today. I often get asked by many people, both doctors, naturopaths, herbalists, and also the public, how and why was Candida made? The antifungal range called Candida. How is it made? Why did you make it? Why were you behind it? How did you help to design this product? Well, I'd like to answer those questions in this video. It's really not that difficult. The product really came out of my 26 years of experience working with Candida patients, particularly after talking with a lot of expert clinicians around the world in different countries like America, Germany, even Spain, New Zealand, Australia, many different conferences I attend, many different clinics I sit in with and talk to specialist experts in gastrointestinal health, even mycologists, people who specialize in yeast. So I've got a lot of this expert advice from people way more expert than me to help me with this particular range of products. The other thing that I did was I've, over the many years, looked at many thousands of stool test results. So I complete many different stool tests on patients with all sorts of digestive problems, but particularly with people with small intestinal bowel overgrowth and with Candida. So I've gathered information from many thousands of stool tests over the years, and I've particularly looked at the sensitivity panels. So the sensitivity panels are panels at the back of the stool test which show us if the patient does have yeast or bacteria, what are the natural and pharmaceutical agents that can counter these things. So I've gathered all that information. So what I've done is compiled all this information, and I've also looked at all the Candida products I can find on the market, every one of them. Candyzyme, Candidaze, you name it, 3-Lac. There's so much junk out there. I looked at all these different products. I've tried them all. I've tried these products for 15, 20 years in my clinic. I can't mention to you how many different antifungals I've tried. Enzymes, probiotics, antifungals. I've tried every single one of them. Now you're going to read a whole bunch of junk on the internet about this is the best and this is the best. I'm not claiming that Candida is the best. But what I am claiming is that it is a product that has a huge pedigree, a product that's born out of a lot of clinical experience involving tens of thousands of Candida patients. So that has a lot to be said for. This product wasn't designed purely just to market and make tons of money out of that. I mean, I could have gone into real estate or other endeavors. This product was born out of passion. It was born out of the need for, I believe, for my patients in particular, to have a product that's highly effective, that really kicks butt when it comes to yeast infection. This product was designed not just for Candida, but also many different types of parasites, Blastocystis hominis, Dientamoeba fragilis, Citrobacter frundi, many different types of pathogens which I've looked at and thought, how can we make a range of products, particularly an antifungal, that's really going to work or go to town on these pathogens. So this product range is very effective. You're going to find it effective not just against Candida albicans. You're going to find it effective against Candida krusei, Paralopsis, Rhodotorula, Trichosporium, many different other forms of yeast as well as the many different types of bacteria that we find, the Streptococcus bacteria, for example. So if you've got bloating, gas, yeast infection, you're going to find this product effective because of this incredible pedigree. There's other videos I'm going to make which will explain why I made this product in more detail and some of the core reasons why the formula was put together. So I hope you do tune in for those videos. So thanks for your attention.